Bros, I hope each and every one of y'all having a safe, beautiful, amazing, blessed day. Today, we are doing Should You Summon on Bambietta / Mayuri because he's also here. Now, prerequisites. This is after I recorded my summon / gameplay video. This is after I recorded my whole Bambietta is messed up, the Bambietta situation in Bleach Soul Residence. If you didn't know, Bambietta, she does not have her core stamp or her stamp set in game. To my knowledge, this is only in on global. This is only an issue on global. Again, global shaft, bro. I'll be watching Giku's videos. Shout out to him, bro. Be saying like, oh, the global, they have it better. Like, dude, what are you talking about? We constantly get shafted. Like, bro, the global side is not better, dude. Like, bro, I would, bro, if I had a choice between an SCA or a global Bleach Soul Residence account, I'm picking SCA all day, bro. Like, this is nuts. But like I said, we're doing a Should You Summon. Let me know how y'all feel about the whole situation with Bambietta down below. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Now, I have tried Bambietta. I more so tried her out in a perspective of, oh, I want to see how pretty the character looks. I want to just see how the visuals and everything look, how I test out the character, just put my feet in the water, get my feet a little bit wet, pause, and just see how the character is. So I wasn't really playing from like a aspect where I got everything down and the cat got all the rotations down. She's been out for less than like an hour at this point. But Bambietta summon value. First, let's go through Mayuri first, because Mayuri is more easier to explain. Must summon. That's it. Must summon. Cut the cameras. Must summon, bro. Mayuri, I'm pretty sure you all know, but Mayuri is good on 3 out of the 4 teams. He's best in slot support on 3 out of the 4 teams. He's best in slot slash. Why Ichigo doesn't receive the buzz because he doesn't do ailment damage, but Kenpachi receives the buzz. And why Ichigo is just so good on his own, where sacrificing the buffs for why Ichigo sacrifices why Ichigo's buffs for his damage and skyrocketing Kenpachi's, it's worth it. He's best in slot on slash, right? Like I said, slash. Thrust, he's best in slot. He's an ailment unit overall, but he does also provide thrust support. So as we all know, Thrust is the element team. Best in slot in there. Y'all already know what it is. Strike, he's best in slot on the strike team with Pantera Grimjaw and Soy Falling. They're both ailment damage units. Mayuri skyrockets them. And any future ailment unit in the game, Mayuri is gonna be a staple on that team. So Mayuri is a must summon. He's good. Long story short, he's good on 3 out of the 4 teams, as well as he's a huge support for any ailment unit. No matter if they're finesse, with new finesse typing to make a finesse ailment unit, Mayuri is gonna be number one in slot for that character until they're excuse me, until they release a better element support unit than Mayuri. That's just period. Long story short, period. Mayuri must summon. If you have to pick between Bambietta or Mayuri right now, summon on Mayuri. Now, Bambietta, it's a little dicey. She's a must summon, but it's a caveat to it, right? Bambietta is our first finesse unit, meaning that she's our first finesse unit. They're going to be making a content around Bambietta in the future. For example, we're probably in the future going to get a Frenzy Feast. Where is it at? A Frenzy Feast game mode where finesse is here. Yep, finesse is not even here in the game right now. For this, there's probably gonna be a 4th one or a 5th one, depending on how much they want to do. If they want to have all 5 roles or types in the game, finesse is gonna be a typing in Frenzy Feast. Probably most likely they're gonna add it. You're probably gonna get a game mode right here, even in the deadlock passage right now. Finesse typing is bonus. Why you don't need it, because pair of dupes you can just run through this still, but finesse is an added advantage here, as well as in whatever events and stuff they add. You know how they add like specific character events, which they did in this update, by the way. It's the same events as previously before. It's no new updates in the game right now. When they add like events, for example, like, you know, there's events where you can, it's the main event, it's the character, it's the character's event, and you can like select specific buffs to go in and fight the boss or whatever, and certain types are at an advantage, finesse is probably going to be an advantage in the next upcoming events and stuff like that. So in terms of like, finesse is going to be, long story short, finesse is going to be involved in a lot of future content, so she is a must summon. But the caveat, like I said, the caveat is that Bambietta is the first of her typing. We have no finesse support, we have no finesse tactic. It is just Bambietta, and that makes her questionable for you to summon. But the good thing is that Bambietta is here for 63 days, or Bambietta is here for 2 months plus, and we're on 3-week banner rotations. So you have plenty of time to go ahead and try to like get Mayuri. Probably you're free to play. Most people that play this game are free to play. Get Mayuri. Save up your Jade. Skip Bambietta for now because there's not really any pressing content in the game as of right now that requires for you to have the finesse typing, but there will be in the future. That's a fact. That's a fact. You're not gonna make a whole new typing and not include them in future content, right? But I would say get Mayuri, set up your Jade. If you don't have True Shikai Ichigo, I will even recommend True Shikai Ichigo over Bambietta as of right now. Wait till the end of the collabs, till you probably, by the time all 4 characters come out, you will probably have a lot of Jade saved up because you skip Bambietta, as well as, let's say, the 3rd character comes out, you get them in the first 10 pool, or you get them in your first 4 multis. That's that's like a couple thousand JD saved right there. Let's say you get lucky on the next character too. You get them pretty early and you get their weapon early. You know, you have more Jade to spare. So at the end you can go ahead and swing around and pick up Bambietta. I think all 4 of these 1000-year Blood War characters are must summons because these characters are most likely not going to come back from what we've been hearing. These 1000-year Blood War are just specifically collab units, and it's going to be a while until they come back. Yes, they will come back most likely, but it's going to be a while until they come back. So that's kind of my take on should you summon Bambietta and everything. Long story short, yes, she's a must summon, but I will recommend waiting these 60 days. Wait till we get the last character for the finesse typing, because the 4th character that we get could be a finesse typing. If you didn't know, the dev said that they're excuse me, after Mayuri now came out and she was a thrust tactic unit, and after that Mayuri came out back to back, which set the thrust team way above all other typings in the game. So after that, the dev said that they will not release a character of the same typing back to back. So, but since this typing is so new, I think it's very likely that they could maybe make an exception and kind of switch up on that kind of philosophy, or B, get in a character slot with the finesse typing as soon as possible, which that would mean the 4th TRBW unit would be a finesse typing because they can't do it back to back with Bambietta. But like I said, that's pretty much what I take. Just wait to the end of the this banner cycle, this whole collab cycle, to summon on Bambietta. I would highly recommend you get her. You do not let the collab pass you by and you don't get her. She's our first finesse typing character unit. They're going to incorporate content. Like I said, I'm just kind of talking around in circles. Also, I don't think it's a good idea to get her right now, especially if you're free to play, because her stamp set and her core stamp is not in the game on global. Unfortunately, more global shaft. Like I said in the beginning of the video, y'all, her core stamp is nowhere near here, nowhere in here. And her stamp set is not in the game right here on global. And y'all better give us conversation, bro. Nicely. I said it in the most nicest way possible, the most nice angry way I can say it possible, bro. Her stamp set, my bad. Her stamp set is not in the game. Oh my gosh, I'm tripping. Our stamp set is not in the game. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much my thoughts on should you summon Mayuri Nelio. I love y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to chase your dreams, goals, and aspirations. I will see you in the next one, man. Peace.
Look, 200,000 on the dash. Ain't tryna rush it, but I'm moving fast. I get money, I've been in my bag. Laying low, but I move like an actor. I don't talk, but I preach and I'm passionate. And I rock with my brother beside me. I walk around with that guap in my pot. Play around with that tool, he ain't using no lies. No, I came out the